So, haven't confirmed it yet, but essentially, pretty sure I just spun a bearing. Pretty sure that we just spun a bearing. I can't believe it. Okay, so I had literally just finished putting this engine back in and doing my wire tuck and finishing literally the whole build. No joke, I just finished. And think, all right, let's go for a celebratory rip down the road. And we get probably, I don't know, like first pull. And it just started going. Tick, 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 tick. Actually, let me put the oil cap on and just quickly show you guys what I mean. So you're not like, it's not road knock. So yeah, one pull and that's not happening. So essentially we're gonna drop oil and have a look. The reason I'm so pissed off is because I didn't drop the oil out of this car. I didn't even separate the box. So I removed gearbox oil, refilled that, didn't even touch anything to do with the oil. As soon as we got back, Trent was like, dude, that's super loud. And I was like, yeah, well, MX-5 bro, lift a tick. But yeah, no. I pulled the dipstick and there's literally no oil on the dipstick. How can there be no oil? So then I started filling it up and we're about a litre under what it should have. Where does a litre of oil just disappear to? If I didn't open the system, then that oil can't go anywhere and should still be in the car. Let me bring you over so we can go through this together. Alright, well we'll wait for that to drop. Of metal shavings. So, here's my engine. Here's my sump. And here are my rod bearings. I'm sure you can see where this is going, and it is not cool. Okay, so essentially we got the car back together, we'd finished all the work, and then dead set, like took it out, did one pull, knock, 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 like it literally started knocking, which really sucks, but it is what it is. So we have the event on Saturday. That's sort of what I was doing all this work for. And so, yeah, the event's on Saturday. What I'm thinking happened and like why I've got this all out. Let me show you. I'll show you why it's out. So essentially we'll start from number one. Number one bearings, number two, number three, and number four. So here is number four. As you can see, it's just had something absolutely rip through it. There are like even little dents in there as well. This is the other one. How good, how good. So yeah, we've had something get sent through the bearing, a little shard of metal, something let go and just absolutely obliterate that bearing. Now I didn't have the engine running for long enough to cause any more significant damage other than that bearing kind of getting ripped to shreds. But yeah, it's done a little bit of a number on the journal, the journals of the crank, and I just flipped that because essentially now that we've had all this shiny metallic oil run through our motor, there's a few things we've got to take off that I'm not going to be able to get in time for the event. And so yeah, I've literally express ordered bearings. I've express ordered some bearings, and I'm literally going to hand polish the crank, put new bearings in, reseal it, and hopefully be ready for the event on Saturday morning. Keep in mind I'm moving house on Friday, which is tomorrow. Moving house tomorrow, and then I'm going to try and build this engine all night tomorrow night, and then get to the event on Saturday. So yeah, hopefully those bearings arrive in time. So unfortunately my oil cooler now has to come off. I have to flush everything, but in the process of taking this out for the 10th time, I've absolutely destroyed the cooler, and it's just like bent and snapped. So we're just going to take that off completely, and we're not going to run the cooler for now. So definitely a bit annoying. Not too happy about this, to be honest with you. So take the cooler off, and yeah, we literally have an engine to build tomorrow night.